Anything, Arch? Welcome back to the COVID-19 wood duck project. I think we're going to have kind of a depressing video today. Yep, we are. So we are back at house number 2. And house number two is a dump nest. At least 2 hooded merganser hens were laying in here. We're going to count the eggs here. And super early nest, right? Like the first nest that we had any eggs in. Very, very early. There was still ice on some of the ponds, I think, when they started laying here. And, well, she should have hatched sometime like this weekend, we were thinking maybe. They didn't hatch. We've been watching pretty close, and we stopped seeing her. And Archer and I used the stethoscope to try and listen for babies, and we haven't heard anything in here. So yesterday, we were a little suspicious that she was gone, wasn't coming back. We came out and we put a very small X with a pencil on that egg right there to see if she would come back, if she had turned those at all. And those eggs haven't been moved in at least a couple of days here. So we are going to take them out. All right, Archie, let's brainstorm ideas of what could have happened here. Yeah, their eggs are cold. What could have happened here?
Well, she could have abandoned them.
She might have just abandoned them, right?
Or she could have gotten killed.
She could have gotten killed. She could have been out eating one night or one morning on her break and gotten killed by a predator and not come back. I don't see any signs around here that something grabbed her. Something could have grabbed her out of the house, right?
Yeah.
I don't see any signs right around the box here of a struggle or feathers, blood, anything like that. So.
And I did see merganser in the pond last night.
Yeah, we've got in house number, we're pretty sure that in house number, there's a dozen. We're pretty sure that in house number 3, we got all kinds of ducks in there. We have seen wood ducks go into that house. And we have seen mergansers go into that house. There's a nest in there. It could be a mixed nest. Really kind of hard to say, but
That's
we're
too
going to
close
figure
to
out how many we actually got in here now.
And we can't really check that duck house because it's too close to the cranes. And here,
20 eggs. It's also possible, I think, another possibility is that she had so many eggs in here
that
she couldn't keep them all warm. I don't know. That's looks like 21. 21 is where we're going to stop. Wow. So what we're going to do is we are going to reset this house and get it ready and hope that there are still ducks around looking for houses. So we'll get this ready again, and it is very possible that we could still end up with ducks in this house yet this spring. Let's hope. Let's hope. Our next hatch. So we should have both. It'll be a week yet, but we should have cranes hatching early next week, like next Monday-ish, early next week. And also house number 3, which is going to be a little hard to say. You saw in our last video how many eggs there were in there.
yeah.
House number 3 is also going to be sometime probably in the first part of next week.
That's a bummer.
That is a bummer, for sure. Do you think we might want to dissect one?
What do you mean?
Cut it open and see if...
Candle it?
Well, we could candle it too. We could candle one and then we could cut one open and see what the... Woody just came in, didn't it? If you cut one open and dissect it and see if the babies were developed at all, maybe like were they close to hatching before they died, or were they never really very well developed? It might be kind of gross, but it might be kind of fun. So we called in an actual biologist here to try and help us figure out what might have gone wrong here, or when it went wrong anyway. Let's see.
It's a hard eggs.
There's something. Yeah, there was definitely a duck developing in there. Yeah. It's all...
Biologists. You'll never see something like this in physics, I can tell you that.
Yep. Definitely.
So, in your expert opinion,
Not very far.
Mrs. Peterson, when did that go south?
Well, you can see, I mean, there's veining, so you've got some, move your foot arch. You got some, the veining going and you have an eye. But
That's about it.
that's about it.
Do you want to do another one, or do you think it's not even
There
worth
we
it?
go. So you can kind of see him there. You can see his head. You can see his little beak would be right here. Kind of see his body.
So we have pictures and videos of her. We'll have to go back and look.
Maybe not right on top of that one. Do a different
Oh,
spot.
my! Everyone's favorite waterfowl biologist just got a little carried away here.
Ew.
No, this one made it a lot further.
This one made it further. Like I said, there's 21 of them in there.
Wow, so that one's a lot
There's
better.
a lot of stuff in there.
Yep, a lot more blood, a lot more veining here. These wouldn't even hatch like close to the same day. Nice high seed.
Unless
This
the one
one's
was
already
dead way before the other ones
Starting
were.
to grow feathers.
She's in there trying to keep 21 eggs warm.
Right.
Although I've read a story about one particular hen that hatched 31 out of 33. She was a wood duck.
Yeah, and this one though, like that's,
It's
I
got
mean,
feathers.
this one was probably pretty, I mean, she stopped sitting, what, 5 days ago? 4 or 5 days ago?
Several days ago.
This could have been it.
Let's see what
This
one
could have been
does.
alive then.
Oh my goodness, she's going to change Archer into a biologist.
I am a biologist.
Stay back, seed.
Don't you call me the world famous biologist? Come on.
A little more.
Ayla, you will never see something like this in a physics classroom. Chemistry, not really. I mean, chemistry
one's a
can
bit
sometimes
big.
get kind of nasty, but
No, he's pretty similar to that one. He's just still in his yolk here. Or in the membrane. There we go.
Yeah, just about the same.
Yep, so he's pretty similar to that one. It's too bad.
well, guys, I love biologists. I just don't want to be one.
Okay.
All of us here at the COVID-19 Wood Duck Project, we were bummed about missing our first jump, but we've got 3 or 4 more coming yet this spring, so check out our data table to see those dates. It's down below in the description. Thanks for watching.
Bye.